This segment is sponsored by Cleveland School of Cannabis.
And right now we're going to learn about a new school. This school is the only state-approved career school for cannabis education east of Colorado. You heard me right. It's the Cleveland School of Cannabis, and its Vice President of Admissions and Recruiting, Kevin Green, is with us here to talk about something most people probably right now, Kevin, are going, what? There is a school for cannabis? Explain what we're talking about when we say cannabis college.
Yeah, so when we say school for cannabis, it's all about educating the workforce, specifically right now the workforce in Ohio, for the new cannabis, the medical cannabis industry that's now here. The main thing that comes to school in any type of workforce is that you need a skilled, developed workforce to be able to actually service the industry.
Right.
And a lot of times when people think about cannabis, there's so many taboos that come with it, and especially not taking it seriously. But the one thing that we always have to remember is the fact that medical cannabis is directly supporting the patients. And if we don't have a skilled workforce that's able to do things properly and right, you know, our patients are the ones that are going to be affected by this process. So education is key not only to the workers in the industry, but it's also key to the general public, because truthfully over the last 80 to 90 years, we've been misinformed about the plant, and we're just starting to really break through all of the great amenities from not only the medical side, but the textile side of what cannabis will bring.
Well, you don't go into accounting without having an accounting degree and know everything that goes into that. All right, so give us an idea. What kind of professions could come out of a college degree in cannabis?
Correct. So with our degree programs, state certified programs, we're looking at horticulture, which is one of our first programs. So that's definitely working directly with the cultivation of the actual cannabis plant. We also provide a certificate program within cannabis business. Now that's where you start to touch into some of the dispensary operations as well, which a lot of people, that's where you see most of the industries, the dispensaries, because that's, you know, the front line service when it comes to the patients that are available in Ohio. And then we have our certificate program that's focused around the medical application of cannabis. So those are all the different medical applications where you're really focused on the edibles, the extracts, and the process of actually being able to get the product ready for patients.
Do you have a football team? No, I'm kidding. I know.
I know. Hopefully soon.
No. So I think most people that are listening to this, we know medical marijuana is it's right around the corner. So what did they push it back to? It's January now?
Yep. So we're looking at the beginning of the year. There was a couple things going on within the state, and we look at it as we want this industry to take off correctly. So the state had to do everything that it needed to do to make sure that Ohio is going to be prepared. So I know it's definitely frustrating, obviously most frustrating for our patients. We want to make sure that we're getting patients the access they need to the medication that's going to help them heal, but we want to make sure that we do this properly so Ohio continue to grow this industry and develop a new workforce and go ahead and be able to really make an impact on the economy here.
Interesting. So are the classes offered online? Are they brick and mortar school classes? Where?
So we have a combination of both. So our home base is in Cleveland, but we're now doing brick and mortar classes here in Columbus. They're going to be located at the Blackwell on the Ohio State campus as of now. And then we also just launched our medical comprehensive course, which is a 10-hour course that's actually available online. And we'll be rolling out our horticulture program online at the end of this year. Our team is actually in Denver right now working with the largest cultivator in the United States that's actually working with us to develop our online horticulture curriculum. So our students will be learning from the best in the country.
Well, I think we need to tell people if this is something they're interested in, obviously they want to have the background so they are a leap ahead of everybody else when this really unfolds. How do they find you guys? How do they sign up for courses?
So the best way to find us is to go to our website at csceducation.com. You know, go ahead, give us a call, contact us through the forums. Here in Columbus, we'll specifically have open houses every single month. We'll have our weekend course, that medical comprehensive course that'll be going on also here, brick and mortar wise in Columbus. And then we have the ability to be able to take that online. So we have multiple different ways to be able to contact us.
Excellent. Kevin, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And thank you. Obviously, if you're out there right now and you would like to attend the Cleveland School of Cannabis, well, you should probably look into all the availability. We do have to say there is a disclaimer involved in this, in that we are not necessarily promoting the sale or use of cannabis. We just had to put that out there. But for people who are looking for a career, that could be one. Who knows?